Good morning, children. Today we are going to discuss about rainfall and the types of rainfall. Now we are going to discuss about rainfall. So, condensation of the water vapor causes rainfall. So, which causes the rainfall, children? Condensation of the water vapor causes rainfall. Rainwater must be saved and not be wasted. So, we should save the rainwater. We should not waste the rainwater. So, which causes the rainfall, children? The condensation of the water vapor causes the rainfall. The rainwater must be saved. We should not waste the rainwater. Here, initially, we are going to discuss about convectional rainfall. So, because of which cloud we can get the convectional rainfall, children? Yes, because of cumulus cloud. Because of cumulus cloud, we can get the convectional rainfall with lightning and thunder. Okay, so here, during summer, solar insolation takes place in land. So, during summer, the energy of the sun. So, solar insolation takes place in the land. So, the earth's surface heats because of the energy of the sun. And water evaporates from lakes, ponds, seas, oceans and vegetations. Okay, so energy of the sun heats the surface of the land, surface of the earth, and the water evaporates from the water bodies like lakes, ponds, seas, oceans and vegetations. So, due to this, a heavy rainfall with lightning and thunder occurs. Due to this process, the heavy rainfall with lightning and thunder occurs in the evening for a very short period. Okay, children. Here, look at the picture. The energy of the sun. Okay, so the energy of the sun heats the surface of the earth. Okay, the land surface heats up because of the energy of the sun, and it warms the air above the land. Okay, the energy of the sun warms the air above the land. It causes the air to expand and rise. Okay, so it causes the air to expand and rise. As it rises, it cools and condenses. Okay, as the air rises, it cools and condenses. If this process continuously happens, the rainfall will occur. Okay, if this process continues, the rainfall will occur and it is called convectional rainfall. Okay, children, here the natural materials and living things including sunlights are called natural environment. So, the natural materials and the living things including sunlight are called natural environment. Then, orographic rainfall. Orographic rainfall is when the moisture air is forced to rise over the mountain. It is the moisture air is forced to rise over the mountain, and as the air rises, it becomes cool. The air becomes very cool. That cool air causes the rainfall. It is called orographic rainfall. So, what is orographic rainfall, children? The moisture air is forced to rise over the mountain. As it rises, it becomes very cooler. That cooler air causes the rainfall. That rainfall is called as orographic rainfall. And the opposite side of the mountain will receive very little rainfall. Okay. Then cyclonic rainfall. Then we are going to discuss about cyclonic rainfall. So, this happens when a mass of warm air meets with a mass of cool air. So this cyclonic rainfall happens when a mass of warm air meets with a mass of cool air. When a warm air meets a cool air, this rainfall will happen. So the warm air is lighter than the cooler air. While comparing to the cooler air, warm air is lighter. So warm air is forced to rise up and it moves upwards. The warm air is forced to rise up and it moves upwards. Thus, the low pressure area attracts the air from the high pressure area. I have told you already, children, the air from low pressure area moves to the high pressure area. And because of the rotation of the earth, a circular motion of the wind will develop. Because of the rotation of the earth, the circular motion of the wind will develop and it gets cooled. The wind will get cooled and it brings the heavy rainfall. That is called cyclonic rainfall. Okay, children? Then we are going to discuss the rainwater harvesting. So, rainwater harvesting is a technique or it is a method of collection and storage of rainwater. So, rainwater harvesting is a technique or it is a method of collection and storage of rainwater for reuse and not allowing it to run off. So, for the reuse, we are collecting the rainwater and we are not allowing it to run off. So, this rainwater can be collected from rivers or the roofs of the buildings. So, the rainwaters can be collected from the rivers and the roofs of buildings, and it can be stored in well, tanks and etc. Even in the gardens also we can store them. And rainwater can be reused in gardening, for livestock, for irrigation and also for domestic use and etc. The uses of rainwaters are, it can be reused in the gardening and for livestock, for irrigation and for domestic use and etc. Now, I'll tell you the types of rainwater harvesting, children. In this, mainly we have two types. They are passive rainwater harvesting and active rainwater harvesting. What is passive rainwater harvesting, children? It is the outdoor harvesting. Outdoor rainwater harvesting. So that the rainwater will be collected in the garden areas. That is passive rainwater harvesting. Then active rainwater harvesting. It is also known as the rooftop rainwater harvesting. Okay, children. So, the types of the rainwater harvesting is passive and active. Passive is outdoor rainwater harvesting and active is also known as rooftop rainwater harvesting. Okay, children. With this, our fourth lesson, atmosphere, will get over. With this, our first term portions are over. Thank you, children.